During the past 35 years at SCAD, I've had the privilege of meeting some of the world's most distinguished artists and designers. Now it's my honor to introduce some of them to you. You have always been so gracious to our students, given of your wisdom, shown an interest in them, taught them a lot, and now you're here for a scholarship fundraiser for SCAD. Thank you so much.
That's my pleasure. I also think it's important for me to be out there because it's important for younger or emerging students to see that it's possible to do it.
And people appreciate that about you because you are very generous with, sharing who you are and your point of view.
Well, I put in a lot of heart and love into all of it, and it's amazing that you can create and enjoy the moment, and that's what it's about. It's not always about facilitating a lifestyle or a way to live your lifestyle, is that you're an artist and a creator and a designer. And I think that's an important message for young people to hear.
You were the star of the Met runway. Tell us about that.
So the Met Ball was an incredible year. It was the exhibition of Charles James in the newly named Anna Wintour Costume Institute. It had a lot of significance for me. Charles James was a genius. It's not a word I use lightly. I hardly ever use it. But he was a true genius and an emotional engineer. I think glamour is a form of generosity of spirit. In its truest form, and I think that how that transcends to fashion or image is something to be enjoyed, to have fun with. It's part of the pageantry of life in a way, and it's entered into red carpet.
You mentioned the engineering.
Well, fashion is a form of movable architecture. You can bring architecture, mathematics, science, and emotion all together. That's what I think all designers do in a certain way. I think to be a creator today, where we live in a time when it's so multi-referential.
Yes.
And you have Instagram and people in this creative dialogue of image and movement and film. And we're living in a time where people can really self-create themselves as artists and as creators or as designers.
The fashion films, where are you going with that?
Film.
You do short films.
I make
on
short
your
films.
Instagram,
Yeah, I love
and
them.
I love seeing them because you get to see the garments move.
Yeah.
You get to see the emotion of people appreciating your work.
Yeah. I'm very interested in film and in television and theater and being on Project Runway, which was not something I ever expected to do in my life. And that's opened up this whole opportunity to work on other creative projects, and that's been really interesting for me. It's quite wonderful. I feel very lucky and blessed every day.